Hey there, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Lexi and today I want to share a thrift haul video with you. I do love to share thrifting videos. I thrift for a variety of things. I love to find things to decorate my home, especially all things vintage and rustic and unique. I also am thrifting for things for my kids, for my family. I love to paper craft as well, especially junk journaling. It kind of combines my love of paper crafting and like vintage and unique things, so I'm always excited to find things at the thrift store that I can use for that. I also am looking for things that I can resell at a pop-up flea market booth this summer, as well as in my Depop shop. If you don't know Depop, it is an app similar to maybe Poshmark or Mercari, but you'll definitely find things more of the vintage and unique type of variety there. So I will go ahead and leave a link in the description box below to my shop, and if you are interested in anything, you can definitely pop over there and check it out. Super cool app. So if you enjoy that type of content, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around for future videos. Let's go ahead and get right into the thrift video. I have sort of a miscellaneous type of things. This is probably from a couple weeks and obviously a couple of different stops at the thrift store, but I will start with sort of my big items I have sitting on the floor right here. The first thing I picked up was this super cool wooden bushel basket. It is kind of grungy on the inside, but this would be so perfect to like sit on your porch with some plants on it here this summer. I just thought it was a super cool piece, and it was just $1.50, so I thought that was a great deal. I'm not sure yet if I will save this for my own porch here this summer, or if that might be something that I might resell at the flea market. Another big item that I picked up was this sort of metal wall decor piece. It is definitely pretty decent sized. It's just sort of a brownish type of color currently, but this will definitely be an item that I will spray paint and kind of make over. And it does have a hanger already on it, so like I said, it's perfect to go onto the wall. I kind of have a plan for this, to maybe use this in my bathroom once we are finished with our remodel project coming up, but it was just $1.09, so I thought that was a great deal, and I'm excited to paint that and make that new. I also grabbed this baking dish today. So this is Anchor Hocking Fire King ovenware. It is 1.5 quarts, and I love the print there. I love that green. Super, super cute. It does need a good wash up, so I don't know. I'm always undecided anytime I get super cute vintage Pyrex or Fire King. Yeah. If I want to keep it for myself and hoard it, or if it's something that I should maybe list and try and share with someone else. So anyways, I was happy to pick that up, and that was $2.09, so it was such a great price on that. I didn't see any chips or damage on it, so was happy to pick that up. Along with like kitchenware type of items, I picked up this. So it is a serving tray. It's this really pretty deep red stoneware. It's got sort of the black on the bottom. This is from Tastefully Simple. It does say that it is dishwasher and microwave safe, which is great in my book. I'm guessing that this was like a hostess type of reward type of item, but I just really love this this stoneware look, and it came with two sort of matching bowls. So this would be really cute, I think, for a party to do like a warm dip, like maybe a spinach and artichoke dip and chips, or even to do like veggies and dip, or you know, whatever. I even think for like when we do like a family taco night, this would be great, you know, to put some of the toppings in and set the shells on here. I've been going through my kitchen and you know, sort of eliminating things that I don't use, and I went through my serving type of items, and I just thought that I could use this. It was priced at $2.25, and I actually got this at half off, so like a little over $1 I thought was a great deal for that. Let me go ahead and set that down carefully. Perfect. I picked up this as well. So it is like a galvanized metal, and it's sort of just like a big pillar candle holder. But I just thought it was so cool, and obviously you could put anything on top of there. It does kind of have that cool distressed look to it, but this would definitely be something that would be cool to paint or adjust as well. And this was just $1.99. So I think this would be really cute, like in spring decor too, with a little bird's nest or, you know, some greenery or something on there. Thought that was cool. I picked up this little wooden spool. I don't know, I just thought it was really cute. It was 25 cents. I picked this up on a half price day, and I just thought it was neat, and for a quarter, I don't know, I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, grabbed that. I also picked up this. This is a Bromwell's measuring sifter. So definitely a vintage there. I love the little handle and the little red knob there. And of course it has the spinner and the sifter on the inside. So yeah, I thought this was really cool. It definitely has some of that cool, you know, well-loved patina to it. So I did list this in my Depop shop, and of course I think this would be great to sell at the flea market this summer too if it doesn't sell on Depop. So this I picked up for, I think $1.50. I think it was priced at $3, and I think I picked it up on a half price day. So I was happy to pick that up. I also grabbed this little wooden riser. So it's just a little wooden tray like that. It was just 50 cents, and I just thought this would be cool to put sort of in the middle of your table if you're doing like a tablescape. I think I probably will paint this probably white or black and just dress it a little bit, and I think that would definitely kind of give it a fresh look. But for 50 cents, you can't even get the wood for that. So I picked up a couple of things. So these are just little knobs, little hardware pieces. Kind of hard to see because they are still new in the package. 2-year-olds. But I did pick these up for our entertainment center. Actually, one of the knobs got broken, and so it's just been having one knob, and I've been meaning to pick them up, to pick up 2 new ones, and so these were just $1. I thought that was a great deal. Hardware can be really expensive when you go to buy it at the hardware store, so I was happy to pick those up. I have just a couple of not really clothing, accessory type of items, I guess you could say. So I picked up this pair of mittens. They are from the brand Kyber, K-Y-B-E-R outerwear. They're just, I thought, really cute, and they are fleece lined, so they'll be nice and warm for the rest of the winter here that we have. So yeah, I was happy to pick those up for myself. These were $2. And then I picked up this really cool little hat for one of my kids. I just thought it was cool. I love the ones that cover their ears like that, especially on cold, windy days. It has the snap there, and this one I thought was cool because it has the bill. I believe this is vintage. This is what the tag looks like on the inside there. So yeah, I thought that would be perfect for my kids. And again, this was, I think it was priced at $2, and it was just $1 on half price day. So happy to pick that up. I also grabbed this little, it is Ray Dunn. It says taste on it, and it's just a little plate. The reason I picked this up, I was actually looking for something about this size to set in my kitchen windowsill where I keep my dish soap and my, you know, counter spray. And so this is like the most perfect size. It works great up there. I know it says taste, so that probably doesn't really go with it, but it's been working perfectly for that. And this was just 75 cents. So I thought that was a great deal. This is the first piece of Ray Dunn that I have. I'm not like a collector or anything, but I just thought for 75 cents I couldn't pass it up. Okay, I did find a couple of sort of crafting or junk journaling type of items. I did get this Stamping Up stamp cleaner mist. Kind of hard to see in this little baggie, but it is from Stamping Up, and like I said, it's the stamp cleaner. The bottle is pretty much full, and I got this on half price day, so it was just 50 cents. So I thought that was a great deal. I did get this little bag. This was just a quarter, again on half price day, and it just has some of this like really pretty ruffly trim. It has a pretty decent amount considering how small the bag is. Some in this really bright pink, and then some in this just pale white, which I of course love. So I'm excited to use that for some projects. And then I got a couple of receipt type of books. So this one is just kind of a little blue receipt pad. And again, this was a quarter on half price day. And the little pieces look like that. So that will be fun to use in some junk journaling. And then I got this big old pack of these ones. And these ones I think are cool just because they have like the carbon copy paper in there, which of course you can keep as is, you know, and do some journaling here. You can take that carbon piece out and use it elsewhere in your book to get like a carbon copy. So yeah, so that's what those ones look like. It has some like that. And then this book is pretty similar as well. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 unopened books in there as well. So this was $2.59, but I thought that wasn't too bad for all of those books in there. Okay, so that was everything except books. So I may have went a little bit wild on the books. I love books and reading. So I have just a couple that I picked up from my kids. So I have a lot of like vintagey type ones for multiple uses. So some of them I just really love the color. I think they'll be great for decor. Some of them I think are just really cool to try and resell as is. And then some of them I think would be really awesome to take apart and use the pages in some crafting. So multiple uses. So here are the couple of books that I got for my kids. This one is the Berenstain Bears, The Joy of Giving. My kids love the Berenstain Bears. So grab that Christmas one to add to our bookshelf. And then 2 Arthur books. One was Arthur's New Puppy, and the other one was Arthur's Birthday. So all of these books, if I paid full price for them, they were a quarter. Some of them were like half price. Okay. Some of them were like half price, so like 12 cents. And then some I got where all books were 10 cents. So all of them were pretty inexpensive. Okay. So I grabbed this little sort of a miniature little golden book, and this one is my alphabet. So I just thought it was so cute. I love the mini ones. This one, the copyright is 1981, and I love how on the inside here it just says Zach Christmas 86. So sweet. I picked up this one. It is Robin Kane, the Mystery of Blue Pelican. This book, the copyright, someone has wrote in here probably their name, and then 1967. I love when books have their names written in there. I just think it just, you know, gives that personal vibe and touch to it. So the copyright in this one was 1966. This one I just love the orange color of the spine. So I thought that was cool. This one is called From Codes to Captains. Again, I loved the light blue and the colors on the spine there. But this is a vintage school book, and the copyright on this one is 1960. Lots of just kind of some cool, I don't know what it is about school books too that I just totally love, but I just kind of love like the images, and even just the way the text look. I don't know. There's just something about like, you know, books that have been read and used and loved on. And this one is called the Pooh Party Book. So it is a Winnie the Pooh book. It did have like a library jacket on it, but I took it off, and I love this yellow. Love that little Pooh image on there. And this was also a library book. Like I said, my most favorite thing is in the back. So in the back here, it has these images of Christopher Robin and Pooh and all of their friends. These would be so gorgeous, taken out and like framed for like a nursery. I just think they're so pretty. Love them. Also just love the yellow, like I said, the color of the book. I just think like sitting on a shelf or like stacked and having something on top. I just love those colors, especially for springtime. This one is called Speeding Away, the Open Highways Readers. Again, this one is a school book, and the copyright on this one is 1968. So lots of really fun pictures and images in here. This one would be really fun to use in some junk journaling. This one is called Lion. This one is in kind of rough shape, but I just love, you know, the pictures there. And again, on the inside, the pictures are just really cool. This one will be great for junk journaling as well. And the copyright in this one, this was also a library book, so I think that's kind of cool. The copyright was 1955, so super cool. And then this one, Disney's Wonderful World of Knowledge Yearbook 1982. So this was really cool. It just kind of has like all these fun little like facts and information about the year 1982. Has some of the fun, you know, Disney characters, and then just other things that were like going on in the world at that time. So I was born in 87, so this is a little bit before I was born, but you know, just, yeah, reminds me of my childhood. So I'll grab that. And then the second stack. So these ones, I know I just paid 10 cents for all of them. This first one is this little nursery rhymes book. It is a Sturtevant book. There's the back cover. This is in really like pretty good condition considering how old it is. So the copyright in this one is 1948. Inside it says Merry Christmas to Alan Duane from Roger. And I just love the pictures and the story there. So stinking cute. Love that. This one is called Blue Bonnets for Lucinda. It does have written discard on there. This was a library book as well. Just look at the like images just on the inside cover. So beautiful. But just flipping through this one, these would make such pretty artwork, you know, framed and displayed in a child's room or playroom or just wherever, maybe even putting into a junk journal. Of course, I always think of them as that too. And this one, the copyright was, maybe I didn't see the copyright in here. It's just a special edition. Oh, copyright 1934. How cool. The Story of the Christ Child. This one is a wonder book. And again, the images in here. This one just has this Wonder Book belongs to. Copyright in this one is 1953. And so pretty. Love it. The colors. And this one is in really good shape. Has a little bit of damage on the book on top there, but overall really great shape. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This is a little golden book as well. This one, the first page is torn out of there. Copyright on this one is 1958. So yeah, the pictures, besides the first page, the rest of the pictures are intact. Again, oh, just love it. Love the pictures. Spine is a little damaged, you know, of course. It's from 1958. It's amazing that it's still alive and kicking. This one is called A Garden is Good. This is Rand McNally Tip Top Elf Books. It says on the back. Has the price of 29 cents. And the copyright on this one was copyright. It doesn't say the year. Maybe I'm not looking at the right spot. Don't see the year on this one, but I would guess probably in the 50s or 60s. And again, such great pictures. So this one would be great to sell as is, since it is in fairly good condition, or to use as display. Another school book, this one is called At School. I picked up not too long ago another book, probably pretty similar to this, but yeah, I just love the textbook look to it, and again, the images there. This book right here is called The Dog Next Door and Other Stories. I had this book when I was a kid. I believe it was my mom's from when she was a kid, and I remember reading this book and playing school that I was the teacher, and I would pretend teach my stuffed animals and my dolls with this book. So this is a school book. This part on this book is just blank. but it is copyrighted from, let's see, when was this one made? 1973. Yeah. So I just was like flipping through it, and it just brought back so many memories of so many hours spent in my room playing school with my stuffed animals. This was super cool. It's called the Golden Magazine for Boys and Girls. So I thought that was really cool. Has the price of 50 cents up there. And this one, does it say the date on here? It says sweepstakes winners this issue. It is from January. Let's see, I don't know if it says January 1967 is when this issue is from. And it looks like this issue wasn't even read. It's in such good shape. It actually still has this little you know, thing that you could sort of rip out and send in to enter the sweepstake. So I thought, how cool is that? Super, super great shape. Oh, this was just something I picked up. This was 29 cents. It is just a children's beginner's writing page. This one is Loopy De Loop Goes West. It is another little golden book. It has a little bit of damage, of course, on the spine, but otherwise in pretty good condition. This one says Douglas Christmas from Mary Beth, and the copyright on this one is 1960. And then the very last book that I picked up is called The Big Golden Book of Poetry, 85 Childhood Favorites. I love the picture on there. This one definitely has some damage on the spine, but look at the inside cover. That alone, but looking at the images in here, this would be amazing, again, for artwork. I thought I saw copyright 1947. Oh, and 49, so probably 1949. But just look at that. Can you picture that, like framed? How cute. So there's just so many like that. Obviously it is, you know, different poems, some long poems, some short poems, just all the, look at that. Just, I could just like sit here for hours and just look at the pictures. I'm such a nerd. So anyways, I was happy to pick that up for 10 cents. Okay, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. And I will definitely catch you in the next video. Bye.